Things never went well for me and Tommy. I was always farming because that was all my computer could handle. Tommy had a decent enough PC to get into fights, but at the time we never had any guns. So naturally I was the only one farming while Tommy just sat in the base. He told me farming isn't fun, man. I'll just stay here and guard the base. If you find a gun, we can go out together. All he wanted to do was roof camp with a bow and be a toxic asshole in voice chat and the global chat. I really wanted this useless cunt to come out with me, so I went out to find a gun. I found a building and I found a P250 inside, and it was fucking beautiful. I was gonna nut my pants, and I was super nervous. I started sweating from my forehead to my ass crack, trying to get back to base without getting killed. I killed an asshole or two, and I finally got back to base. As soon as he saw the gun in my hand, he was like, "Yo, give me that shit, I wanna kill people!" I really didn't want to give him the gun, but it would have been better in his hands. He didn't want to craft the ammo, so I had to craft it for him. Tommy was on the roof while I was crafting the ammo, and he saw two geared guys pass by. Like a fucking idiot, he chases them down with barely 4 shots in the P250. He gets dropped immediately, then he tells me, "This game is too time consuming and boring. I'm gonna go play RuneScape." Yeah, he's an even bigger fucking loser. I was alone, yet again, with my 17 frames per second and a 2-story 2x2. All I did was farm and I enjoyed it. I got into a few fights here and there and I lost about 90% of the time, but I was able to expand the base to a reasonable size. A few days later, Tommy tells me that he thought RuneScape was even more time consuming and he wants to try Rust again. So basically, Tommy was an impatient, useless cunt. I thought Tommy wasn't going to do anything, but he said, "Okay, fine, I'll farm." And I couldn't believe what he just said. He actually wants to farm. So finally, he becomes productive. He has a few successful farming runs until one instance he dies, loses everything, and quits once again. I tried explaining to him that Rust is a game that requires patience and having to deal with losing everything in an instant. That's what makes Rust fun. But he just ignores me and gets off. So Tommy is a raging, impatient, useless cunt. I gave up on Tommy. I decided not to beg him to play anymore. Losing my only partner made me lose motivation to play the game. I tried to play with other people I met, but they all had lives outside of Rust. I was the kind of guy that would wake up, eat, shit, Rust, wake up, eat, shit, Rust every single day. So I leave the game for several months because playing solo was fucking frustrating. I come back to the game at around mid-2015. I saw that the developers moved on to Rust Experimental. I get on for the first time in forever, and I see that my character is now a black guy with a small dick. Awesome. With no one to play with once again, I've finally decided now it's time for me to join a clan.